Amisha Yuna Nidana Ambiha Rohayana Se Ambihayana Nahaki Ayahani Amihana Ambahani Ambahani Hayusane Ambahani Ashanami Ambayani Hamayama Ambarari Hayaganu healing the forest within, healing the lungs, healing the whole body, cardiovascular system. Imasasi Amani, the physical body, the heart, MCSI Akumbani, Mashiaswe Samseakiana. You are the healer. Amyahani, ignite. Amshasi. Maharami Hanayasa. Healing the forest fires. Amsasi. Amyahapumbaya Samsayana. Vishaya Samsakaina Helisasui. Ayamyakani Hamamparayake. Amyahasi Samsayasi. Amyaka Samsayashan. Ambrahayakya Kesyan Sele. Imbasayasina. Ayamishtashayo. Ayamihana. Ayasimasoya. Imaneyanaya. Healing the knees, healing the kidneys, healing the ankles, healing the wrists, healing all the tendons. Give them rest. Amyahina. Imashayasina. May you never get sick, may you never get ill. Nahaniya soya. Ambrahiya kuya. Imaheyanisha. Eyamahamiya. Arahiya soya. Imaha ayasa. Saganiya kuwase. Ayashi. Shoyana. Imahana siyase. Imahanayani. Arahiya kunase. Ayahim. Mahane. Imaheyasimana. Arahima shuyake. Ambasi. Sayane. Ahaniya muhake. Imaheyanayani. Iraheyasanashi. Ahami. Nayaku. Imane asiyasoy. Ihamehaniya. Ayamiyaneku. Arahima meshi. Ayani. And this bounce transfers of energy. Amika Moyasami. No one can come into your energetic field. Amia Homboyasis. I need 600 key. I have Ari Mahasinsaya Kumbay Nahanyasa Imasiamulia Keniam Sasimu Jasayamba Kamshasanu Imaha Inahor Yahamiya Simana Ashami Yahanoi Ayahiya Mahanu Iyamihanu Wamuya Lahamiya Sayanu Ahane Shamashi Yakanu Ayasane Amahi Yarasi Yushane Yasami Masakoi Ahane Yanhi Christ consciousness codes, Mary Magdalene codes, manifestation codes, and manifest miracle codes. May you have sustenance in your life. May you have nourishment in your life. May you have peace in your life. Yahani, Yasane, Yasani, Yashamer, Yashaki, Ayamen, Ayasi, Yasake, Imayo, Yanena, Iyamena, Sine, Eya, Kuma, Nayo, Shima, Yasa, Yuna, Yamianeya, Ayamuneya, Eya Shima Shena, Ayasuma Seya, Anahirahema, Yanahena Shina, Ehama, Yahami, Yasanu, Yasani, Ambohe, Yambahi, Yakanu, Yakane, Yamahi, Yashumi, Yashami, Yasamen, Imahina Nihan, Yakamina Mira, Ayuhema Hisan, Yakami, Yamahi, Ayasin, Ayashu, Yamahi, Yasami, Ayakun, Ayashin, Ayashan, Ayuman, Ayahin, Ayunan, Ayuhe, Ayusen, Imuse Amino, Ayukana Simo, Ima, Yina, Yasu, Sina, Ambu, Neya, Nisa, Seya, Imbake, Yambushed, Yashami, Yashuhe, Yasumi. Yasunet. Ayukan. Ayuham. Ayunet. Ayusham. Ayuke. Ayuman. Imayuna. Ayasushan. Imahuna. Iranyusan. Imaki. Yanuhan. Yasini. Yashuna. Ayakun. Yamuhan. Imarer. Yamuner. Imaniyahunasha. Ayukana Yasuna. Ima. Nisan. Yasi. Yasafan. Amihan. Imaku. Imahar. Yakusan. Aisa. Yakuma. Inahe. Yashuse. Yasima. Yamahan. Inoha. Yakuma. Imahina ira. Ayukeyasina. Imahaninari. Yamukiyanari. Ima. Sina. Ai. Nashi. Nani. Nani. Ai. Nabi. Ambostos Yasaman, Yasosni Zakania, Yahasni Yasashura, Yakiani Nasamina, Yamahti Yasasure, Yasisa Yasakia, Amihna Yakususe, Yasisa Mekanea, Amidara Yashista, Yasasia Secunde, Amena Yasia Nia Sakta Yasakuna, Ambachto Yashista Sakhina Yasukhra, Ambani Yasiamba Yasakhti Yasisachta. This will rebuild your eternalities, your Merkaba star. Imbasian Yasul Yasakhi Yasianana, Ashiasume Ganiana, Juste Yasihomba, Ambira Yachinina Yasista Yasisoste, Ismasiana Yasiste Yasakunda, Aina Mahendaste Yasisti Masiana. Ariha Kunsa Yasamsi Yasiana. Embosa Yasus Yasiasa Makiana. Arihta Yakiandu Yakina Masisanste. Ina Yamindo Yansi Yasisto. Yani Ashusto. Yansayani do. Yansaya kandu. Yehdeya sinstu. Yahdaya kasma. Areya shistu. Inaya sinsto. Anaya mihdu. Inoya shachta. Yahmaya kasna. Misa misia kuyania mrishasamakania arihma exista kaina ayisana sesesani arihma ya justa ya xista ya samita masaste makaya. Arahte kusme saman masaste masaste masaki. Arahte makina yasamun. Ashiste yasaste masaki. Yani mahande yasasima. Akina yakande yasasista. We are terminating parallel realities, negative parallel realities. I'm just saying, I'm saying, I just miss my sister, some of the second day. Aritemaki Kantuya Kantuya Sassis. It's just a message, Sansuya Sastima Sekanum, Barayakanitia Kandia Sasus. I just say, it's just how my Makan in the honey. Arihteka Sansis Kanisakamun. Moshana Shareno. Ayamisakamo. Ayasiyasano. Iya Maho. Naya Sibo. Ima Shako. Tayo Niha. Ayo Sima. Rayo Kalo. Iya Niha. Ayo Mina. Inayo Sayo. Iyameyashima. Eyamayonia. Ameya. Aseya. Hakimu. Anisha. Eyamahina. Strengthening codes. These strengthen the core. And core soul protection package. MCA Mumbai Asasiya Saka. Amriha Kayansa Sayansa Sani. Amriha Yasya Masya Amriha Kasya. This specific one brings the souls back to the body as well. So we do some soul retrieval. And it tells subversive forces, hands off this body, hands off this mind, hands off this soul. I do not consent to your termination forces. I do not consent to being taken against my will. I do not consent to subversive forces taking over my body, mind, and soul. And this is also a hex removal. Jinx removal, Nazada removal, hex removal. I said that already, but I have to say it again. Because you are being, I'm being severely hexed, and maybe you are too. Do not let people in that claim to want the best in your life, that then turn around and do all of these things that are just not in your alignment. And you just know what I'm talking about here. You just know it in your core, you know it in your heart, you know it in your soul. They've been attempting to take your consent away from you. They've been attacking you in the etheric realms, in the astral realms. The astral realms are very, very easy to get to now. They've been open for so long. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to realize that when you are a steward of the earth, when you decide, I want to ascend. I want to be on the forces of good. Not that there is a binary of good and bad. But yes, you do make a decision at some point where you choose the ascending path, or do you want to be on the easy path, and do you want everything done just like that, or do you want to take the path that is harder and, you know, it's the mighty path, but upgrades are a little slower at times. And this is the path that every ascended master decides to take. It's a little slower, but it's the mighty road. Don't give up. Honey, play with the toys. Keeping our vibrations high at all times. But anyway, it's the harder path. And why do I say it's the harder path? Well, here's this. Here's this to think about. You might be, when you're a steward of the light, your aura shines so bright that you'll notice you become this beacon of light, and these lower vibratory forces and higher vibratory forces are just attracted to you like moths to a flame. And it's up to you to decipher, is this another being of light, or is this someone of low vibration, or is this someone that just wants to attack me, or is this someone that wants to learn from me, or like it's up to you to decide, my friend. It's up to you to decide. And in this process of decision making, they might come after you. Like, you didn't want me to antagonize you. They're antagonizing subversive forces, you know, antagonizing forces, as we used to call them in gender and women's studies in my classes at UC Berkeley. You know, the IMF and the global monetary funds, they ended up buying, Coca-Cola ended up buying the sacred rivers in India. That's how much corruption there is in the world, that these rivers where the people in India use these rivers for their holy faiths, to do rituals, for their ritual work. And the IMF and the Global Monetary Fund bought the river for Pepsi. I think it was Pepsi or Coca-Cola. It was Coca-Cola that bought the river. And this was very saddening to hear. Like, what are the indigenous people, the natives of India going to do? Where are they going to do their ritual work and their healing now? You know, they used to put the dead people in, they used to encase them and then float off their bodies into the rivers. And now what are they to do? They have no place to do their sacred work. So this is what antagonistic forces do and subversive forces do. That's the extent of their attack, is they attack us where we expect them not to. They attack us at the core, they attack us at the heart, they attack us at the crux. MCA Mumbai, MCA Si, MCA Nihde, MCA Ka, Mshorake, MCA, MCA Un. You know, and I learned this early on, and I learned and it's the global development. This is called global development. This was done for the good of India, quote unquote. How could they say such a thing? Government payouts. That's what it comes down to, government payouts. I'm not reading this from my textbook. This is all from memory from my years at UC Berkeley. I'm just kuna. We're just blessing the people. Or they've been through a lot. And they continue to go through a lot. The farmers of India, because of Monsanto decided to privatize seeds. Privatize seeds. You have to go to a seed bank and buy seeds now in order to farm. You have to buy seeds in order to farm them. They privatize seeds, and they're so expensive. You can't just regrow your plant, take the seeds from your plant and regrow them anymore. You can't do that. You have to go to Monsanto and buy seeds from a seed bank, and they're so expensive and just out of reach that the farmers in India started to suicide themselves and drink the pesticides that they're being forced to use on their farms. Drink the pesticides and suicide themselves. As in, KILL themselves with the pesticides that they're being forced to use on their farms. Now we're blessing them, empowering them, protecting them, grieving for them, mourning them, healing them. And that's why we say protect farmers. And this is due to the IMF and the Globatory Fund. And we say the IMF is good. Who says this? Globatory Affairs says the IMF is good. Costa. The rumor is that the IMF and the Globatory Affairs are good. I'm here to tell you they're not. And this is from my studies, Gender Woman Studies at UC Berkeley. This is where I learned this. I'm not reading anything. This is just from memory. If you don't believe me, take a post-colonial studies class at UC Berkeley. يرخنخ يسمسخة يشمسخ يسمسكوخ يحنخ يسسخنان يشمسخ يسخسخين. We want to change this. We want to be the change we see in the world. Gandhi's an ascended master. I am Susakhin, Samsaho, Rahmatach, Yesasmana. Musnia Samia, Koyasam Jisia, Mumbayaki, and Yasin, Ambrahta, Samsiakina, Samsiasin. Ishian se Mumbayaki, I know. Arihmaya Kansiani Yani Shisamsia Kuma Samsakiani Samsiakane Samsiana. So it's the IMF and the Globatory Fund, that's what they're actually called. That is behind all of this, behind selling the river in India, behind the pesticides and the seed bank. Right now there's a farm worker movement in India demanding fair prices on their crops. They're being targeted by the Indian government, tear gas and shot down, killed. Their social media accounts are being taken down by the Indian government, and so it's a real issue right now. Ambrahto yai amisia moke misia ma imbea sia hoshisia sia aku ini hatia sue sia mbea kia ni ambreha so misia aku mbaya sia so Yeshiandu yesia samama yesia mbraka yesia ansansia oma ye cambia suese sensia nua Hiramsia mushasia san. You remember who you are, not who you were. The truth evades all but you. Amristos yasimsia koya ni. Amristos yasimsia koya sa. Ambihta yasimsia na. Imba koya sia. Ashia mumbaya na. Ambrikta yasimsia na simsia kia na. So all eyes should be on India right now. Yamisia na imbasia koha yeshia na. You are the healer, imiakiasi imahtara ke asme nashasha imahtarasi imahtaraka. And I have to say the farmers in the United States wish to unionize, but they don't have that right now. It's not within the means right now, in the United States at least. Seka owisha semsia so ke seka ne sekoya se ne amshia subare semsia hi amshia mbe semsia seka ne sia ma ambroste semsia so amshisne semsia si embria semsia owisha semsia na amhia semsia ko semsia ni. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for meditating. This is Arcturian Guardian, otherwise known as Ascended Master Lubs. Until next time.